Let's do just one more reading. Right. Nag Hammadi Scriptures. The Concept of Our Great Power, page 100, 391. The Concept of Our Great Power. Right. The concept of a great power is a tractate that exists only in Coptic version of Nag Hammadi Codex number 6. Translated from original Greek text, it is 12 pages in length and it has a few short lacunae. The Coptic employed by the translator is Sahidic, with a few dialectal characteristics in portions of the treatise, and this distinguishes it from the other texts of the same codex. The title at the beginning of the tractate, Intellectual Perception of Understanding, the concept of great power, is different from the title at its end, the concept of our great power. The first title may be a later insertion of an editor who is trying to suggest an interpretation that helps to capture the meaning of the shorter title at the end. The terms perception, aesthesis, and intellectual and understanding dianoia belong to the philosophical language and shed some light on the concept noema of our great power. The Coptic term power is the equivalent of the Greek word dunamis, a technical term in Gnostic texts. The perception is to be understood not as sensory perception, but as a mental perception. The concept of our great power opens with a discourse uttered by the great power himself. The name of the great power designates the highest god. His name is unique in the Nag Hammadi library, but similar formulations occur in the Coptic magical papyri. In his discourse of the great power promises invisibility and safety to those who know him and offers him salvation to everyone. From 7 days old to 120 years old, in whom his form, Greek morphe, will appear. These people will be able to see the great power and prepare their future dwelling places in him. The supreme deity offers a series of profound teachings about the past and present. Come to know how what has gone has come to be, that you may know how what is alive will come to be. Come to know what has gone has come to be, that you may know how what is alive will come to be. The deity also encourages his hearers to ask the most essential questions about their present condition in the world and their aim for their future life. What that ion looks like, what his nature is, and how it came into being. Why don't you ask what his nature will be and how you have come into being? Right? Questions are typical of the Gnostic self-examination, and the way the questions are formulated recalls the well-known words of the Valentinian excerpts from Theodotus. Who we are, who are we, what have we become, where are we, where have been cast, where shall we go? In the present text, the great power recounts will resemble salvation history but built on biblical facts and divided into two main periods, the age of flesh and the age of the soul. If the first age is equivalent of the antediluvian period, the second age depicts post-diluvian time. That's it, just a small part here of the first chapter of this concept of great power. Following this sentence, this chapter, we have really the concept, the intellectual perception, the concept of the great power. Whoever knows the great power will be saved. And I want to continue here, right? So, whoever knows the great power will be saved. Whoever knows the great power will become invincible. Fire will be unable to consume such a person, but it will purify. It will destroy all that you possess. For all those in whom my form appears from the 7 days old to 120 years old will be saved. Upon then are placed these obligations gathered together, all that is lost in the ladders of our great power, that the great power may write in your name, in your bright light, and bring the thoughts and deeds of others to an end. Then these may be purified, scattered, destroyed, and brought together in the place no one can see. You see me and prepare your dwelling place in your great power, coming to know how what has gone, how has come to be, that you may know how what is alive will come to be, and know how to recognize this and what that ion looks like, what its nature is, and how it came into being. Why don't you ask what your nature will be and how you have come into being? In the beginning are water and spirit. Think about how immense this water is. That is incomprehensible, immeasurable. It has no beginning, it has no end. It supports the earth and blows into the air where the gods and angels are. There is fear and light in the one exalted over all this, and my ladders are visible in that one. I have provided them as for service for the creation of flesh. For no one can stand without that one, and the aeon cannot live without that one. That one has what is within and thinks in Poirier. Look at the Spirit and understand where it's from. The Spirit was given to people so that they may receive life from it day by day. It has life within and gives to all. The darkness in the underworld receive it was fired. It will release from itself what is mine. Its eyes could not endure my light. That's just a small reading of Nag Hammadi, page 395. The concept of our great power.